Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Alyssa, and today we are taking a little bit of a pivot away from food and health and wellness, and we are talking about my business. I got a lot of questions in my life update video about like how to start a blog, how I started, tips for people who are looking to get started, and how I make money. So I thought that we would kick off this. I'm calling it, I think it will be a series. So I think we're going to do a series of videos here, but we're kicking things off by talking about how I personally make money in my business. It started, if you don't know, as like a passion project about 8 years ago. And 4 years ago, I was able to go full time, and it is supporting me and my life. And it's a multiple six-figure business at this point. So I wanted to give you some behind the scenes of like how you can potentially make money if you're interested in doing what I do. And we're going to talk about the 5 different ways that I make money as a blogger. So as we go through, if you have any questions, you can drop them down below. If there's anything that you want me to expand upon, just let me know and maybe create a whole nother video about it. But otherwise, let's just go ahead and talk about the 5 different ways that I make money. So the overview of like the 5 things are: I make money through sponsorships, I make money through ads, I make money through selling my own digital courses and ebooks, I make money through affiliates, and then I also make money through freelance work. So I want to dig into each of those individually and kind of give you a little bit more information about what that entails, and then that will probably be it for this video. So let's talk about sponsorships. I'm sure you kind of know what the word and what that means, but for me, it basically means when I partner with a brand and they pay me to develop content to showcase their product or their service. So I have a bunch of different long-term partners. I also do one-off projects with brands. You see some of the content here on YouTube, but also there's content that lives just on my blog or just on Instagram. And basically I price according to A, what they're looking for, B, how long they're going to be partnering up with me. So the longer that we work together, the more content that we do, I kind of bring the price down so that it's a little bit more value for them. And also based on like the reach and what kind of specific content they're looking for, photos, recipes, videos, etc. So when I first started out, I was working with sponsors on an in-kind relationship, and that means that I would work with them in exchange for product. So they would basically just pay me with product. I think that's a great starting place, and if that's where you are, continue to do that. Build those relationships. I actually worked with Bob's Red Mill like maybe a year into when I started, and they are now one of my biggest long-term partners. So building that relationship and fostering that relationship in the beginning, even if they aren't paying you, can potentially really pay off in the long term. You're basically just showing them how professional you are, how good you are at doing your job and creating content, and hopefully the longer you do that and the more you do that, you can build a paying relationship from there. So sponsorships for me right now make up the bulk of my revenue. I would say that they're probably, I actually don't have the pie chart. I should like create a pie chart, but it's probably around 40%, I would say. Let's say 40% of my revenue right now. And I think that will only continue to grow as the platform grows. So that's one of the benefits of working with sponsors, is that as your platform grows and as your numbers grow, you're able to charge more money. And as you kind of develop a broader range of audiences. So for me, I have the blog, I have YouTube, I have Instagram. You can offer a bunch of different packages and you can charge according to what you are offering for their audience. So I hope that makes sense. The second category is ads. And ads for me are 2 different things. So ads on YouTube, I make money directly through YouTube and the ads that you see in the beginning of these videos. And then I also make ad money through the ads that are on my website. So I will say, if you're trying to make money solely through YouTube and YouTube ads, like AdSense, it's going to take you a long time to get there because it doesn't pay very much. I'm at the point now where I have like 270,000, I think, maybe 265,000 subscribers, and I make about $2,000 a month in the higher earning months. So in like the latter part of the year, it's around 2,000, and then the beginning of the year, which ad spends are usually lower by companies, I tend to make a little bit less. So for the amount of audience, it might seem like I'm making like a ton of money through AdSense, but I'm not really making that much. I mean, it's still great, but it's not as much as it might seem. Where I do make the bulk of my ad revenue is on my blog. So the way that ads work on your website is that you can either install something like AdSense if you're just getting started. That's definitely where I started, and I think it's a great place to start. As you kind of build up your audience and you build up the growth of your blog and your traffic, you can migrate to working with an ad network. So right now I get around 1 million to 1.5 million page views every single month on my website. And I am at the point where I'm able to be partnering with an ad network. And what that means is that they are the ones that manage all my ads. They're the ones that like find the advertisers. They have all of the placements on the site. And then they take a percentage of the revenue for managing it. So I don't actually know what the percentage of it, but for me, that percentage is worth it because the headache of managing it on my own is completely off my lap. So I just feel good about that. And then the way that you make money through ads is that it's based on the number of thousands of page views that you get every single month. So basically you make a dollar amount per 1,000 page views, and it all depends on, well, it depends on a million different factors that honestly, like, I don't even know, but it depends on the time of year when people are willing to spend more. It depends on the network that you're with. It depends on the rates that they negotiate, and et cetera, et cetera. So the base of it is that you're basically making a certain number of dollars per 1,000 page views. So again, a great place to start with those is with AdSense. You can use the same AdSense account that you use with YouTube, that you use on your website, and you just place little like code on the website. They tell you how to do it. It's so easy, and it's the perfect place to start. And then as you grow, you can move into having like a network like I do. So the third way that I make money as a blogger is through ebook and program sales. I don't talk a ton about those here on YouTube, but I do talk about them a little bit more on my blog as well as Instagram and in my email list. But I have 3 different digital programs that I sell on like an ongoing basis. One is called Powered by Plants, and it's a program that's designed to help people learn how to eat more of a plant-based diet. We kind of talk through the nutrition of plant-based diets, and we kind of learn about how to transition most sustainably. And then I also have a program called Simply Nourished, which is a 3-week online course that is designed to help you kind of reset your system. It's a meal plan, it's shopping lists, and it's all about like getting back on track and potentially slimming down if that's a desire of yours. And then the third program is called Simply Prepped, and that one is a 4-week online meal prep program where we talk about meal prep, talk about how to meal prep. We have videos, we have meal plans, and everything like that. So I make money by selling those 3 programs. And then in addition to those 3 programs, I also have just like smaller little ebooks that I've developed over the years. So I have like a breakfast cookie ebook. I have a quinoa for breakfast ebook. I have all these different like little ebooks that are at a lower price point, and you'll often see them linked sometimes in the description box or something like that. So that's just an easy way to kind of start selling some of your own things. That's definitely not a huge part of my revenue. I would say it's probably like 10%, if that. It's probably not even that much. Well, actually, no, it is about 10%. And I'm really hoping for me to be able to grow that this year. That's one of my goals for 2020. The 4th way that I make money is through affiliate sales. And the most common affiliate program that you probably know is Amazon. So you can sign up for an Amazon affiliates account, and then basically you just link products on Amazon, and then you make a commission on every sale that you sell. So with Amazon, it's a very, very low commission. I think I make about $700 to $900 every single month for the size audience that I have. I have Amazon products in every single video. I have Amazon products in every single blog post. So just kind of like keep that in mind because of the size of the audience that I have. That's how much I'm making. So it's not a big money maker, but it's also really easy and it's a really great way to start. And then if you're interested in like other affiliate programs, there's things like reward style, shop style. Those are great for people that are interested in linking like home products or fashion products or things like that. And then there's often just affiliate programs with any types of products. So I work with a ton of different programs that are products that I personally am really passionate about. Companies like Primally Pure, Four Sigmatic, Thrive Market. I work with a lot of those on an affiliate basis, and then I also have a few of those are also sponsored. But affiliate is just a really great way for you to start making money, and it's just through product recommendations. So if there's a product that you absolutely love and that you use all the time and that you mentioned in the content that you're creating, it's a really great idea to just try to find an affiliate link, because you can direct people to buy that product. And then if they buy that product through your link, you'll make a little bit of a commission. So it's a great way to start earning money. For me, it's not a big portion of my overall revenue. I'd say that affiliate income is probably like maybe like 5%, probably not even 5%. It's something that I could definitely do a lot better. I know a ton of people make a ton of money through affiliate products. For me, that's not something that I just like push all that much. So it's not something that I've been like highly focused on, but there is a big opportunity to make some money there. And finally, the fifth way that you can make money as a blogger is through freelancing. So I don't actually personally do this anymore. I did do it when I was initially starting. Basically, what freelancing means is that you would be creating content on behalf of someone else, whether it's creating content on behalf of another blogger, creating content on behalf of a brand, maybe contributing to another website, and you're basically just creating content for other people to use that doesn't live behind your own personal brand. So an example of that would be if I was to create a recipe for self.com, for example, and they paid me to develop that recipe, to take the photos, to write the blog post, but then it didn't like live on simplyquinoa.com. So freelance is a great place to start if you are already like really good with the type of content you're creating, specifically food. If you're taking really good photos, you have really good recipes, that's a service that you can try to sell to brands that you could potentially start to make money before you've built up your blog traffic, where you can start to like get sponsors. So brands are going to be potentially more willing to pay you to create a recipe that lives on their website rather than your website, because you might not already have the traffic. That might not be that valuable for them when you're just starting out. So you can use your abilities and your skills to create content for someone else. So I hope that was helpful. I'm not really sure how long we've been filming. I could continue to go on and on about this, but I would say that if you're interested in doing this as a full-time job, it's totally possible. A few things to keep in mind: it's a ton of work. It's a ton of work in the beginning for not a lot of payoff. So you really, really, really need to be passionate about the content that you're creating. It needs to be something that you really enjoy doing and you really want to continue doing, regardless of getting paid or not, because for the first few years, you're probably not going to make that much money. But if you continue to stick with it, you continue to put in the work, you continue to improve your skills, your writing, your photography, whatever it is, you can absolutely turn it into a full-time business. I think that it is possible for anyone. I think there's tons of room in this space. I think if you have the passion for it, then you should go for it and you should do it. And hopefully one day you can turn it into a full-time business. So if you guys have any questions for me about this, you can drop them down below. Like I said, I do want to continue to film more business-related content for you and kind of give you some more behind-the-scenes look at how I do and operate and run my business. So if there's anything in particular that you want me to focus on, let me know in the comments and I'll film a video for it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to subscribe by clicking the red button that is right below this video. It says subscribe. And then if you enjoy these types of videos as well as like food videos and what I eat in a day videos, make sure to click the little bell, because that will turn on your notifications and that will make sure that you never miss another video. Otherwise, I hope you have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!